Hey y'all, it's a beautiful day. Sun's out, high in the sky. It's warm, but it's beautiful. It's not really hot. Um, Out here on assignment. Um, Figured I would pop in. Um, let's see if I can get the best angle. Figure that's probably it. Um, I've got this bank over here. We're on the other side of the natural pool today. I got out and one piece of it had slightly collapsed. Kind of expected that. It's trial and error. It's still in the same spot as I was the last video, and I'm coming across some really good rocks. So I figured I would pop in and just show off a few of them. Found this really nice agate right here on the bank. I got this bag right here. I had my watermelon and I've eaten it all, so now I'm just using my watermelon bag to collect some agates and some quartz crystals. Found this really nice one. I don't know if you can see the banding on it or not, but it's in there. Each time we come out before we start a project, I sit and have a consultation. My consultation is with Mother Nature, with the Divine Mother, Gaia. Yes, we do speak. I ask for instruction and guidance. She is aware of why we're here, we, meaning David and I, and what our intention is as stewards of the land. So part of the purpose of this, if you remember back to the very beginning, when we started this series of videos, is to create a nature retreat, a space where people can come to gather and disconnect from all of the unnatural aspects of our everyday lives. So many people are caught up just in technology and being inside and rarely take time to be outside and connect with what the things that are real, like genuinely real. So our consultation, I'll let her know what we're seeing and what we're wanting to do, and then I'm giving guidance on where to go out here and how to go about it. And as long as I stay tuned in as I work, I don't usually have too much confusion or questions about what I'm doing. So one of the projects that we had started, if you watched the previous video, was putting in this wading pool. And as we were finishing up with it, and David and I, well, not even finishing up with it, as we were finishing up for the day, David and I were sitting here and just conversating about what we could see the expanded version of, and Mother Nature said, go for it. Go for it, Cherise. Go for it, David. Also, if you go for it, I will work with you, but you must work with me. And so there is all of these grasses behind us, as you can see, behind me, as you can see, that are essential to keeping the water, to help clear out the water, clean the impurities out of the water, to help keep the water healthy and living. I kind of receive it as it's similar to the hairs on our arms. That's how these plants work. They are attractors, they're pollinators. So the bees, several species of bees and butterflies and dragonflies are attracted to these. So Mother Nature said, yes, you can have your pool, but as you uncover the rhizomes, you must transplant. So it will make the work slow going because we'll have to dig down and then across so that we can pull the rhizomes up and keep them in the water and to preserve as many of them as possible. So I'm going to take you over and show you what I mean. See if it might not make sense to you, but it makes sense to me, makes sense to us because I understand what we're doing. So let's go take a look. So these are what I'm talking about. These are the roots, and they go all the way down several layers through the sand and into the water. And so it's not as easy as just digging a bunch of rocks out. And for this pool that's going to be right here, it's not as easy as just digging the rocks out and throwing them off to the side here. I actually have to pull as many of these out, try to keep as many of the root structures intact as possible, and then for the time being move them over to here so that they stay in the water. There's a couple that I've already started to put back down into the rocks. That's before, these were just a few of the scragglers and I hadn't gotten to this full shelf of them yet. So that's where I'm at. That's what I'm about to do. But before I turn this off and get back to work, let's take a look at just some of the stones that I'm able to pull out of here because of this. See, lots of look at this. It's beautiful. I don't know if this is petrified wood or jasper, but it certainly feels like an igneous rock. It is glassy. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see what else we can find. Okay, this right in here. These remind me of like fossilized bubbles of water. I know it's silicate, which then turns into quartz, but truly mesmerized at the variety of stones. And there's just agates galore. Agates galore. Check this out. Look at that. Amazing. Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna get back to it. Stop back in if I see anything cool. Cooler anyway. All of it's pretty cool.